Today we will be looking at an example of your culminating biography project. You will create a slideshow on Google Slides of a famous Rhode Islander's life. It is very important that your presentation is visually appealing to keep your audience engaged and interested. It is also important that your slideshow is organized and all slides are in order of the events of the person's life. Here is the first slide. This should include the person's name and photo, as well as your name. As you can see, this is a biography of Viola Davis. Next, you will include information about the person's early life, such as when and where they grew up and where they went to school. Notice how I did not include too many words. Instead, I filled the slide with mostly pictures. You can add your speaker notes to the bottom of the slide to help guide you as you present the information. The notes section should contain all the details, not on the actual slide. I created another slide for Viola Davis's early life, just so there weren't too many words on one slide. On this next slide, I included how her career got started and her most famous movie role. I also created an additional slide of some of her most famous movies. For this slide, I created links to all of these famous movies, the clips of her famous movies. Having a variety of media within your slideshow will help keep your audience interested. Again, I use the notes section at the bottom to type what I would say during my presentation so that I don't have to memorize everything. On this slide, I highlighted some of Viola Davis's biggest accomplishments in her career. Notice how I have captions under each photo to describe what each award is. And although it is, I forgot this slide. On this page, I created a slide of her most famous quotes. Notice how I used images here to make it more exciting for my audience to look at as I am presenting. And although not required, I also included a slide with her personal life. Lastly, you will be required to have a slide that contains at least 3 sources that you use to gather your information. This should be your very last slide.